Good evening, everyone. It is the end of a long, hard winter. It's the opening of the baseball season in Cincinnati. Monday, it's the first opening day for Bryan Price as the Reds manager.
Opening day special for everybody, for ownership, the fans, our front office, certainly the players and coaching staff. I mean, this is a great moment. We have a few new faces on the team, but we also have quite a new coaching staff. The city of Cincinnati does a phenomenal job celebrating opening day. So, for me personally, it's certainly it'll be a magical day for me.
Chief Operating Officer of the Cincinnati Reds is Phil Castellini. He doesn't put the players on the field. His job is taking care of the fans, enticing the experience, making the fans come out, dreaming up special events, in other words, making the money, the business side of baseball. Nice to see you again.
Thanks for having us.
Bryan Price talked about a magical experience, and I guess this is one of the things you try to do, that every fan, not just for the manager, but every fan that comes to the ballpark has some sort of experience that's memorable.
Yeah, especially opening day. 95th annual Findlay Market Parade is the way that it all gets started off. And Bryan managing his first big league game, I know he's pretty excited about it, and we're glad to have him.
You tweak this a little bit every year. I mean, there's different personalities and everything. And to me, one of the things that's really done real well in the last couple of years is this block party. You see aerial shots of this, and people, it looks like New Year's Eve.
Well, it's about 10,000 people crowded between Joe Nuxall Way and Freedom Way. We've got the Budweiser bars out there. We've got a stage and a band, and it's become a pretty big thing. And the bars there at the Banks Project are happy to have us, and it's a great event for opening
Was
day.
this envisioned when the Banks was built? Did you look at that and say, there's a venue here that maybe we hadn't thought about?
Well, there's no question. It was really something that we started not only just to bring opening day to the next level. You've got the parade and all the things going on at Fountain Square, but something closer to the ballpark. And really, it goes to our Reds Community Fund, the money we make on that event. And so it was really a charity thing, trying to get the Urban Youth Academy built a couple of years ago, and it worked, so we'll keep doing it.
The Grand Marshal of the Findlay Market Parade is a guy who played a great role in the Big Red Machine. Many believe he's been overlooked with so many great players of that era. Shortstop Dave Concepcion is going to be back. And here's video when his number 13 jersey was retired in 2007. He was sweating and crying and sweating and crying, but you could see how much that night meant to the former Reds captain. Concepcion and another shortstop and captain, Barry Larkin, are going to throw out the ceremonial first pitches. Very popular guys. Now, how do you figure that out to who's going to do it?
Well, some of this stuff we plan, and some of it's just fate, right? So ESPN doing the game. We've got Barry coming into town with ESPN to do the game, so he's here. We've got Davey already here for the Findlay Market Parade Grand Marshal, so they're going to do simultaneous first pitches, and it just all worked out for Cincinnati fans.
As you look down the list of what's going on opening day, what do you like? What have you guys put together that you think is that the fans are going to like?
Well, again, I think first of all the block party starts at 11. The parade not shortly after that, so it's a long afternoon. And then of course we go in. We're going to have the sequester has kind of taken away the military flyovers.
Yeah.
But Hamilton County's coming through with a couple helicopters for us on the flyover as well. We've got the fire department holding out the flag. We've got Bob Kavoyan from Fox Radio in. We've got Maggie Chapman, who's a national recording artist, kind of the next up-and-coming artist from Nashville. We just met her tonight. She did her rehearsal. Jay Bruce went out there tonight and sang a little national anthem just for practice. I don't know that we'll be having him repeat that anytime soon, but he gave it a good try anyway.
Aroldis Chapman and Matt Latos are going to ride in the parade. Now, this is the third year for Latos, so he obviously likes it. He's not begging off. But also for the people who have seen the problems with the Chapman, with the terrible thing that happened to him, to see him, I think he's going to be really popular out there.
There's no question. He was, this was a blessing to have the injury be as mild as it was long-term wise. No vision damage, no significant damage beyond what he went through in reconstructive surgery. He's in good spirits. He's ready to start throwing probably in a week or two. We're really lucky with that. But, years ago we talked about how can we connect the fans to the players in the parade, and pitchers were kind of the category that we went to from the business side to say, hey, Dusty now, Bryan, can we get a couple pitchers in the parade at least? And I think that takes it to the next level for fans. And those are our guys for tomorrow.
Okay. The 2014 season for the Reds begins on Monday. We're talking with Phil Castellini for the first half hour of the show. But let's pause